So Act 2, we invest. We're buying assets, we're building assets. For those of us that are business owners, we're building assets. And we're going to talk about the tax advantages of that because that's a beautiful thing. But we're also buying assets. What are we buying? Steve was talking about is real estate. I happen to be real estate minded as well, but we're buying some sort of assets that return us cash flow, ideally cash flow. So our focus during Act 2 is to begin the doubling clock. If you haven't figured this out yet, your goal is this magical word, the eighth wonder of the world, which we call compounding, right? To invest our money and have it compound, to have it become double, to have it create babies and have its babies create babies and have its babies create babies. That's the goal and that's the focus, to begin the doubling clock, to begin that process. Once I've developed surplus, I want to double that surplus. I want it working outside of my business. We call that PRI, right? So what is our focus? Yourself. I'm investing in myself. I have invested in myself, past tense, and I am investing in myself right now because I am not the man I need to be to achieve the dreams that the Lord has put in my heart. And I would be as bold enough to say that if your dreams are big enough, there's not a person on this call that is the person they need to be just yet. We need to be continually investing in ourselves. Yes? Everybody with me? Yes? Cool. Need to be investing in assets, right? What does that look like? Everybody's going to have a different goal. You know, my mentor tells me I'm too heavily weighted towards real estate. And you know what? He's right. It's my wheelhouse, though. I have a hard time handing a bag of money to an index fund on the stock market. I have a hard time handing a bag of money to a guy who tells me that I can invest in ATM machines. I have a hard time with a lot of this stuff, guys, but I do need to allocate a little bit better than I do. I'll be the first to admit it. I have not spent the time to do that yet, but assets, figure out what your wheelhouse is. We're going to talk about advantages with a capital A here in just a minute, and then start your wealth clock. Your wealth clock is ticking, all of us. And what I'm talking about is the doubling, right? So how many doublings will I enjoy in my lifetime, right? The younger crowd that are on this call, you get a whole lot more opportunity to double than I do, right? It's all about the clock, right? The real clock. And you'll find as you get a few more gray hairs, you're going to take less and less risk because if you lose it all, you have less clock to get it back. Right? So we start to get a little bit more conservative. But how many doublings will I enjoy in my lifetime? It's very, very important. I want to figure that out.